I work.
Hey, howdy, howdy, howdy. Everybody's doing okay. Greetings and salutations. I'm Big Brother with the better half of me over here.
Let's see here. Open up another window so I can see the chat. Let's see here.
Let me. Wow, there's about a 12-second delay between me and.
Yeah.
Jeez.
There we go. Mute it. And bring this down. Oh, too far. There we go. Now I can see the chat. All I can see is you came in.
Yep.
So congratulations.
I was the first
Greetings,
one here.
salutations. Yeah.
I'm my biggest fan.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So, what kind of sales did you do? I know you're sailing all the time.
Oh, let's see. I got 9 so far out the door. I've already packed them up, but
Bunch of toys. I've
yeah,
noticed.
a little bit of variety. Nothing too major. Small items.
Yeah.
Maxwell House 10, Incredibles 2, Disney, Frozen. And that's one of those. A Pendleton shirt, some ink, Star Trek model, some kind of brand new card game, a plum pack, a valve stem for a furnace, a Nintendo duck gun, and Miss Piggy. Repeat buyer.
Yeah, I used to have a lot of repeat buyers.
Yeah, I had one person a couple weeks ago bought 21 things out of my store.
I stopped
It's
selling
normal.
certain items, so I lost my repeat buyers.
I don't think a lot of people have repeat buyers that buy like 4 or 5 things at once, and come back and buy another 4 or 5 things. But
I got two different ladies that live on opposite sides of Canada that used to follow me all the time, and they would fight over my Fitz and Floyd stuff. When I would find Fitz and Floyd, or if I would find they were really into their old ceramics and stuff. So when I'd come across that, one of them owned an antique shop. It was on
yeah,
the west side of Canada somewhere. And then the other lady that lived just on the other side of the border, she always bought all my Fitz and Floyd and paid me more than I was asking for, which I thought was awesome. So,
hmm
but I don't sell those kinds of things anymore. And yep. So,
well, we got somebody in here. Treasure scavenger.
woohoo! Hello, Amber. How are you doing, hon? So you guys are going back to your auctions there, Amber. I hope you're feeling better. I hope we get to hear what the hell you guys been doing. I mean, we know what you're doing, but I'd like to, I don't know more.
Hmm.
Mr. Christopher Treasure Scavengers, they're kind of like special friends
Oh yeah.
of all the people on YouTube. I'm probably tied to them the most.
Hmm.
So, her and Flippin' Mike.
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo. So, I've got 3 sales.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. About you, yeah, feeling better. Mike won't
Yeah.
be doing.
One person. They downstairs. It's like 50 degrees last night. 55. It got down to like 44, 43 degrees, and they have their AC in. So they put their AC in.
I took my AC out yesterday.
So,
It's not going to hit 80 for the rest of the year. I'm like, woo! Of course, now I'm going to have to start bitching about the cold pretty soon.
oh, a couple people saw I was going live on Big Bro, but I don't know about my Discord. We'll see if anybody.
Big Bro Auctions. Doo. My YouTube name is the same as my Instagram, is the same as my eBay. Full transparency, I'm not bullshitting, I'm not lying. Why would I lie about not doing a damn thing last week? I mean, seems kind of. Yeah. I actually had to get out my blanket and use a blanket last night, which I think is a good sign. I'm not
Yeah,
sure. You live in Vermont, so I
yeah,
imagine it's a little colder there than it is me, but you're probably more used to it than I would be.
yeah. Well, I got the heat on here, but
Uh,
downstairs they have the AC on.
uh, I'm
It
more
got up to
into.
73 today, so
I don't know what.
pretty soon it'll be cold again here. About second week of October, then it'll be really cold. Oh, you got a
I got
question
an
here?
offer on my eBay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I also buy things off of eBay, so I'm involved in a couple auctions. And if I get that stuff, I'm going to add it with stuff I currently own and resell it on eBay for much more than they're asking. But when I do stuff like that, I always have to consider shipping as part of the price. It's like playing the stock market off of eBay. I do it every once in a while. I think it's kind of fun.
Well, some other people notice, but they're doing their own things, I guess.
Yep, it's okay. Nobody loves me. I understand. It's okay.
I, well, I know Roman was awake at 4:21 because he sent a message in the Discord.
Yeah.
So unless he fell asleep,
Roman knows he's been taking shots or something. So
yeah,
hmm, let's see. Well, it's supposed to get up to 84 degrees on Thursday, but it's not going to break 80 for the
yeah.
next 2 weeks. So it's fine with me. Building a store. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You love me. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't go that far. So, Are you still gonna sell your CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays? You still? I got a big old box here. I just never shipped it off to you guys because I was putting stuff together for your kids. I'm sure your kids get left out. Hmm. Oh my God! With the squirrel's still going at it.
Yeah.
It's sitting here talking with Mister Nutter, and I got nutters on my roof.
Oh, squirrels.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably nesting in your roof.
No, they're not in the roof. They're just. I can hear the acorn. Or they're not acorns. I'm trying to think. Whatever comes off a sycamore tree, because I got sycamores behind me.
Oh yeah.
Do you mess with CDs at all? I got a lot of CD movies. I know they're not worth shit, but if you get them for free, would you be able to get rid of them?
Probably not. Yeah.
Now, I guess they're DVDs.
Hmm.
Some of them are sealed. Doo, doo, doo.
The treasure scavengers are actually their
Yeah, they're
movie
movies.
CDs.
Oh my God. They're like small dogs running back and forth. They're not
Yeah.
light footed at all.
You know.
My cat's going to tear up my Windows stuff. Eh. There's not a lot you can do with CDs or DVDs to recycle them. I've seen people glue them together and make like mirrors out of them or cut them up. I've used them as
Make wind chimes or
bases for
whatever.
my dioramas. You
Yeah.
put other stuff on it and flock them up, and you can't tell. But
Cool. An offer. Exciting. And I got it right there. It's time to go. It's easy to find him. And I'm accept it because I gotta get rid of stuff.
yep,
925.
good lord. So I am actually involved, as I stated before, involved in some auctions currently. There's one going on for 66 decks of playing cards. My current bid is up to $51. I'm willing to go about $1 a deck, and then I'm gonna have to stop.
The two chings are a little bit longer delays now. Almost a minute in. Should go to ching here in a second, maybe. There we go. There's a ching. I
That's
know.
always worth waiting around for. I know.
Yeah, I know. Usually it's right off. Like as soon as you hit it.
I feel better when it goes ka-ching and I'm in a waiting room that's totally silent, like a doctor's office or something. Everybody hears the ka-ching and they kind of look at me and I just kind of grin. Or somebody will say, "What was that?" And I said, "I just sold something on eBay." I can't. It's been a while since I've looked at this category. Everything's gone up in price like double, which really makes me take notice that maybe it is time for me to sell.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, making a dent. I got
mm, mm, mm.
that's what I sold right there.
Ah, what
Yep.
is he? Who is he?
It's a Power Rangers Rita Repulsa.
Oh, it's a bad
Yep.
guy girl.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the head honcho. Oh God, I used to be an out of work stoner. I watched that crap.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. So my two most recent searches are for vintage playing cards, which I'm always looking for. And my search before that was Godzilla
Well,
because
here's Roman. He woke up from his 20 minute nap from 4:21 to 5:16. He probably heard my phone go ching and woke him up.
yep. How many returns, Roman? I didn't see you guys. You guys do it live yesterday? You guys usually do one on Saturdays.
No, we didn't do it one. I think Roman fell asleep.
Oh,
Well, I was on Discord live listening, but
ka-ching.
yep, the person paid for it. Next week we'll do one. Let's see here.
We got to package this up.
Next
Ah,
week Saturday. Let's see here. This Saturday,
yeah.
right? Roman is coming.
Hey, give me something to do on Saturday. Like there's nothing to do on Saturday. I know that Angie sometimes has her auctions. I was
Okay.
looking to go spend money and nobody has auctions. I would like to do an auction for F's sake. I've got so much stuff. Oh, I got so
Okay.
much ephemera here from the 30s and the 40s. Hey, Roman, I got some maps. Um,
Oh, might as well hit the like. Bring us up to 5.
very first thing I did, because you reminded me the last time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to forget.
Yep.
I have no shame. I'll hit the like button, sure.
Yep. You'll get a sale if you hit a like or your money back for the show, which is free of charge anyway. I was packing orders, had 12 orders to pack.
12 orders. My,
Yeah,
my.
I got 9 at Pat shipped already. I'm on my 10th one to just sold.
I wonder if everybody's seeing an increase.
Yeah, I like to see bigger items go, big bulky items. That way everything's off the floor, and then I'm just working off my shelves again. Need someone come in and buy like 75 items.
Yeah, I have to think about getting me
Oh,
some more supplies here really soon. I want to stock up before everybody knows to stock up. I'm good to go with boxes mostly, but the packing materials I need to stock up on for sure.
well, no, Nicole said she's on her way home, so she'll come in the chat and join in.
I would like to do. Have you ever thought about doing auctions on YouTube, just selling your stuff like that?
Well, no,
You'd have to take a hit, but
yeah, I heard there's a lot of people that have trouble paying. You know,
I've done it quite a bit,
yeah,
honestly, and I
and
don't think there's
it's a
anything wrong with
pain
it.
invoicing everybody and
It's
all
not.
that. Yeah,
PayPal makes it easy.
yeah,
Trust me. Or Venmo. I don't
yeah.
use the other
I
platforms,
got
but
a PayPal account, but I barely even use it anymore because
hmm
I don't really care to use it.
mm
Yeah.
but I had this great big lot of Sarah Coventry jewelry, and I sold it on YouTube. But I had a lot of some people watching because that stuff's desirable, right? So I did pretty good. I paid $35 for the whole lot, and I made $173 after fees on YouTube. So
Hmm.
people paid right away. But I knew who the people were, kind of. And they got good deals too. Trust me.
Yeah.
I think I had some sell for like $10 a piece, but most of them sold for $3 to $5 a piece. You cannot be here. Damn cat.
Wants to
I
be in
love
the
my
show.
what? Yeah. I got stuff on the table. Anytime I set up my eBay table,
Yeah.
she thinks it's hers.
Yeah. Jealous because you're not giving the cat any attention. That's the way
Yeah.
they are.
Put up my photo booth and boom.
Jump,
Oh, thanks for
jumps
the
in.
bed. Yep.
Yeah, you can take a picture. You can take a picture of the cat and put it for sale on eBay. Someone will buy it.
Yep. Cat's not for sale. I'm her slave. The only reason I'm here is because she doesn't know how to operate a can opener
Hmm.
or open a can anyway.
Doesn't like to be picked up. Looks like.
She doesn't like anything. When
Yeah.
people come in the house, when people come up on the porch, she's
Yeah.
growling and hissing, and she doesn't like anybody. I got people that have come in the house and say, "Oh no, every animal always blah blah." I said, "Not my cat." And they'll bend over and say, "Here, this is how you do it," and my cat will scratch the hell out of it. I've seen it happen. She's ultimately she loves me. She doesn't bite me, so
Jeez. Someone just had a counterfeit octopus plush stuffed animal.
octopus flesh. You got any squids? I could buy a squid.
Yeah.
That's another thing that I look for, which it's just a weird
Yeah.
fixation I have.
No, it was counter. Someone got it removed. Yeah, man, stuffed animal.
eBay lost its mind already.
Yeah, I had a 10 that was removed because I didn't put empty in the title, but or whatever, and they like it was the back of 10. I forgot to put empty in the title, and they took it down. Said we couldn't tell by your pictures or your title if it was empty or not, so we took it down.
If it was what or not?
Empty, because I
Empty.
didn't put empty in the title, or I didn't take a picture with the cover off it. So
It
I
was
took a
for
picture
what?
of the cover off it and put empty in the title to make eBay happy, so they won't take it back down again. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was a tobacco 10. Where was it? It was this thing. So I took a picture of it, but I forgot to take this cover off when I listed it. So I took the
Oh,
cover off and listed it. See, it's empty. You know,
and they took it down.
because he wasn't sure if it was empty or not.
Well, it's probably saving you a. If somebody bought it and wanted to return
Yeah,
it, they could use that as an excuse.
yeah. But it was
If
empty.
anything, they saved you a return.
Yeah,
Look at the bright side.
yeah. The item was
Everybody's
small.
always so negative on eBay because A, it gets video clicks, and
Yeah,
but it's not that bad. And honestly, if it's that bad, then get the fuck off of it. I'm
yeah,
just saying. I've got issues with eBay, and I've had them, yeah, but uh, I still make money with them, and
yeah. It, just like any other job, there's stuff you don't like, and there's stuff you like, and it's the
hmm
way it is.
yeah, I am using their platform, so
Yeah, pretty much. They're covering. They're taking more risk than what we are. Actually,
mm, yeah, I question that, but I don't know. They're pretty established now. They're part of pop culture. They're
because
used in
taking care of
jokes
the
and
taxes for
them
each state, so
everywhere.
we don't have to figure out, okay, so how much do we have to send to this state and this state? They're taking that in their own hands, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that. Figure out,
Oh, I'm sure it's a computer program.
yeah,
Everything can be programmed now, I think.
yeah,
And AI, I'm sure, is going to step in. I would like to see eBay replace their programming that determines what can and can't be listed. I would like to
yeah.
see them
Commonwealth Picture got
replace
a
it with
call from eBay manager.
I would like to see them replace it with AI, which can discern
Yeah,
certain things or not. I don't think AI is going to be totally bad. I think it just depends on how we use it, honestly. But
yeah,
technology by itself inherently is not evil. It's the people that use it.
yeah.
So watched every Bond film there is. I know better.
Hmm.
Commonwealth, Kevin.
Yeah.
Is there some drama going on with him? Another drama llama?
Well, I used to watch Commonwealth, but I don't really care for him much more anymore. He got kind of
Yeah, there's a lot of cool people that I watched for a little bit.
they get so popular. They think they're so cool that like they're invincible and they can do whatever and you know.
Well, I don't know about that guy. Is that the
Yeah,
Commonwealth ticker?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't watch people like that unless they can teach me something.
yeah, he's
There's
gotten kind of he's gotten kind of cocky, like a smart ass, pretty much.
oh well, I
So
don't know about all that. So
hmm
there used let's see
yeah,
the lamp lady, I
yeah,
think that was a channel I used to watch because she taught me things about ceramics and
yeah,
glass.
yeah. The
And
crazy
now I
landlady
know
seems
those
like a pretty
things
nice
and I don't
person.
watch her anymore.
Yeah, crazy landlady's a pretty nice person. But
Yeah. I met her in person once.
yeah,
She is really that bubbly and nice all the time.
yeah,
I mean, and let's see. But I stopped watching her because she stopped showing things. She stopped teaching things.
yeah,
What's the other guy? The old country shop or something like that? I can't remember. I think that's what it was. I don't know. But he used to restring old lamps, and this is what to look for when you're talking about the hurricane lamps, because I'm around old stuff all the time, right?
yeah,
You get some pretty good hauls too, man. I want to go to
yeah,
your flea markets.
yeah. The flea markets. Well, I got well next Sunday. I'm going to the flea market next Sunday because this person has a bunch of tents they want to give away for pretty much for $1 a piece. I said, yeah, and a bunch of action figures really cheap, sure. Whatever. If you want to give stuff away, sure, I'll take it. Pretty much for cheap. We got all
Yeah.
these tents pretty cheap. They said they can't sell them. Well, of course you're not gonna sell them at a flea market when you want $10 for them. You're not gonna sell them, you know.
Yeah. Yep. He's
Yeah,
trying to sell to a
yeah,
collector at a flea market. I always thought the idea was to sell somewhere between a reseller and a
yeah,
figure,
yeah. So if I can
you
get
want be in between that.
$7 or $8 on this, I'd sell it for $3 or $4 at the flea market, and I'd move it. But a lot of these guys like come to the flea market, set a bunch of stuff up, and they end up packing half of it, you know. And then
Yep.
you get to some guys are at the flea market. You ask, they have a couple models. Oh, how much you want for that? Oh, I want $30 a piece, and they're pre-owned, and they're opened. And it's like they probably get like $20 online. There's like, and then all year long they have the same stuff all year because they don't want to get rid of it. And then like none of the stuff they want too much money for. So well, I guess you'll be packing all your stuff up when you're leaving today because you ain't gonna sell anything. But yeah,
Hey Roman, why don't you sit this one out, bub? Hate to be like that. I'm not this is your punishment for not doing it yesterday. Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, Mr. Nutter can't be here next week. Would you be interested in being my co-host then? Oh yeah, that's right, Mom. What? Damn it! I keep forgetting about Mom. I'm not doing one next week. Never mind.
yeah,
Damn, Mom.
you know,
Nothing against you, Roman. I think you're a cool guy. Otherwise, I wouldn't have you on. But I think one person's enough.
you were punished
Yeah.
by your mother.
Christopher called me up and threatened me with an inch of my life. Said he didn't get to go on live yesterday, so I had to do mine today for sure. So.
Yeah,
Oh. Well, this is one of my 3 sales from yesterday. I just listed them yesterday too, which was
oh
this. This is why I don't, I didn't, I was sitting there complaining how I didn't list anything all week and I wasn't getting any sales, and I knew why. But
yeah,
as soon as I list something, ka-ching, and I'm like, God bless it. That's I shoulda, woulda, coulda, but
Mm-hmm.
but stuff's back to selling because I'm back to listing. So,
Yeah.
and I got this one that looks like Napoleon. Yeah.
Looks like Captain Kangaroo.
But they're both damaged, even though they're the good brand.
Yeah.
But I got $15 for them. If they were in the shape they were supposed to be, I'd get like 75 to 80 out of them. But they're missing paint. That's the only thing wrong with them is they're missing paint.
Yeah.
But I'll buy nutcrackers a lot when they come up. If a certain name comes up, so and don't ask me to pronounce that name. It's in German. I couldn't pronounce it if I wanted to. I just say Farfanugan. So I sold an old car car and drive magazine from 1955
Mm.
because it showed a brand new model Cadillac 1956 in the centerfold. It was really nice, and it was in excellent condition too. So I sold that for $12.
We're up to 7 likes.
Woohoo! Was it car
Mm-hmm.
and drive? Damn, I don't want to. Yeah, it'll be on a what's sold, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I showed this or not, but going through mom's stuff in the garage because we got to start thinking about moving her to a home.
Yeah.
So my sister and I are like emptying out the house. Most of our stuff has been cleared out of the house for a while.
Yeah.
I'm going through it, and here's this. This is just a pencil box from the '80s, right? It
Yeah.
even has a Kmart sticker on it here for
Mm-hmm.
88 cents. But there's nobody's name in it. It's brand new. It's never been used. I
Yeah.
looked them up just to see how much they're worth. They're worth about 10, $15.
Well, you could set up an estate sale, I guess, or something like that at your mother's.
Yeah, most of it's
Rom-
clothes.
Roman will be the first one there at the sale. You'll be you'll be setting up a tent in the yard the night before.
That's an idea. I should maybe invite. See,
You
the
see how
first thing
far
I
you have to
know
go.
about an estate sale is you need to run them
How
yourself. So,
far is it from Cleveland?
well, yeah, let's see. A couple of and the
Oh,
Venator.
yeah, not far. Only 3, almost 4 hours. Roman can do it in 3 days. He just takes I-71 south and then can go on to US 30 west. Only 2 turns. You should be able to make it.
I still have stuff left to. Well, look, okay, so one thing you'll never hear from anybody that I know of that might be an eBayer is I've run
Yeah.
out of stuff to list. That's never
Mm-hmm.
going to be a thing ever.
I'll never. Even though I don't have most of us the stuff, the most stuff I got, I still got some games I can list. But
Yeah, I think everybody'd be doing that. I think you're a fool if you don't source on the way there.
yeah.
But but if you think you're going to get different things in a different place, probably not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd like to get rid of all these gains and then be done with them.
On
Not
the
really getting any
car
more.
radio.
Yeah.
How in the hell are we on the car radio? I'm sure that's through some other technical device. Yeah. Yeah, Mike, I heard your old lady kicked you to the curb when it comes to the business. Now I know why you're working on cars. Honestly, I think I'd rather be working on cars. But hello, Roma. Oh yeah. Let's see how well they're doing, Roman. Oh well, they play on Monday night. Cleveland and Pittsburgh. Oh, I hate Pittsburgh. I cannot stand Pittsburgh. Name a team you hate worse than the Patriots. Pittsburgh Steelers. I might have to go up to the wing joint to see that one. I'm going to be rooting for Cleveland. The dog pound. Factory Bluetooth in the stereo. I think a lot of them do. And my car just turned over 100,000 miles.
Jeez.
Was a momentous occasion on the way to the pharmacy. Yay. Woo. I'm trying to see some of the stuff on your shelves back here.
Chris, did you have any waves from Lee? I don't know.
Chris, did you have
I don't
any
even know
way?
who Lee is.
Any waves?
Oh, Hurricane Lee. Nope, just 30-mile winds.
Oh. Leftovers from the hurricane?
Yeah, it came Saturday. All he had is 20 to 30-mile winds. That's it.
I'm
And I
sorry, but
think,
you don't live on the coast, so I mean,
no, I don't live on the coast. On the coast, got a little bit of rain. I think Sunday, we lost power here for about a minute and then it came back on. But
are there mountains where you're at, or are they just really big
they're
hills?
mountains, yeah, surrounded in mountains. So a hurricane can't survive very
Yeah.
long. And plus, the water's colder. Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of stuck in my head, but when I think Vermont and New Hampshire, which you guys are connected by a diagonal kind of
Yeah.
thing to me,
It's like the Twin
all I
State.
can see is a bunch of trees and a people tapping those trees for syrup. So
Yep.
that's what I know about, and that's where the rich people like Dave Letterman live too. So, uh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
where a lot of the TV show stars live
Yeah. A
in
lot of movie stars
woods
come
by
up here,
themselves.
have summer homes and or
Hmm.
whatever, and they come up here once in a while. I think Sandra Bullock's from Stowe. Her parents lived in Stowe. Uh, I think Bill Cosby's from used to live in Brattleboro, Vermont.
Yeah, there's a name you probably don't want to plug.
Whoopi Goldberg was looking at a mansion up in uh, out towards Adamant, out that way, towards East Calais. Uh, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
Michael J. Fox was in Woodstock.
Come
Yeah,
on. Mm, good cat butt. Yeah, yeah.
there's a famous basketball player that's from Woodstock. Can't remember his name, but I think he still plays. But
Yeah, Indiana. We're good for serial killers and pedophiles, I think.
hmm
Yeah. You better down. Oh, and red shirt. Jeff Gordon, that's about it. Ooh. So anything new, exciting going on? I mean,
no,
how
no,
long does your flea market season last up there?
till about Columbus Day,
Which is
second coming up here, a couple more weeks, and they usually let them set up at down in Queechee until snow on the ground. I seen them set up in November, but any other place is done by second week of October. Then you're pretty much in survival mode till like Memorial Day.
counterfeit
But I
issues
got a
and
few thrift stores. I found some other ones. Got some good ones that are pretty cheap. So
Mhm. Jim Neighbors, I've met him several times. That's a guy. If you don't know who Jim Neighbors is, he's a Gomer Pyle.
hmm
Golly. But he always sang "Back Home Again" in Indiana at the start of every Indianapolis 500, up till probably 2016, something like that.
yeah,
Then he upped and died.
yeah,
I've met a couple celebrities. I don't treat them any different. They're just people. They got great jobs. About it.
yeah,
What do you do for hobbies, man? This eBay thing can't be everything you do.
yep. Uh, eBay about it.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah,
I I've learned to take little breaks here and there.
yeah.
If you don't, it'll get it'll get to you if it don't.
Well, I know.
You'll get burnt out at some point.
Yeah,
It took me 10 years to burn out, but it finally happened.
hmm
Do, 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 do. Yep, yep. Got anything to say? Got anything? Well, I know if I bring Roman on, I can't get him to stop.
yeah, yeah. He- he's a good storyteller.
Safety issues. Now, I'm getting. He's in Discord. Good. How you? Good evening, Nicole. Thank you for joining us.
How's it
Thank you
going,
for
Nicole?
breaking the speed limit to get home, just so you could say hello and chat. We appreciate it very much. Oh my, miss you too, Mike. We had a bromance going on. Well, that's better than grabbing the dogs and walking the coffee, I suppose. At least at least you got it right.
Just getting back, grabbed a coffee and walked the dogs. Now getting ready to get shipping done. I
Hmm.
hope everyone is having great sales weekend. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
10 out, 9 or 10.
I didn't do anything all last week, and I was okay with it, honestly. But yeah, my sales are great. I listed 10 things last night and sold three of them right away. So, oh, okay, I believe you. I wouldn't go love, like I said. That's a little extreme, but I'll go for really like. How's
Four
that?
sales? That's pretty good. Four sales. Yeah. Oops.
I'd like to see eBay do more advertising. It's something I wish they'd do instead of pushing their automotive or just I want them to push the collectibles market. Damn it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a market they don't feel they need to push because that's kind of what eBay's known for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've heard eBay do a commercial twice now. It's been around midnight on the radio
Yeah. eBay
on the
Motors.
most popular station in town, but still it's been at midnight. Now I've seen Macari do spreads at like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 7 o'clock prime time when people are, I don't know. It just seems like they're advertising the way you're supposed to, and eBay's doing it cheap by letting it go like at midnight on a radio. It just bothers me. They got money. God damn it.
Yeah. My other chat room, they're in their own world.
Adopt you.
Even though I'm the main key, of the chat group, but oh,
They need. I don't know.
they're talking about their Halloween costumes or something.
Yeah, maybe they're driving people to the site, but I think it's. I don't know. They're, I just think their commercials could be better and better timed.
Yeah.
That just means they're working behind the scenes, and in another day or two, something is going to be different.
Yeah, they're probably fixing their stuff because everything's on a big motherboard, and when fuses blow, or and then they have to replace fuses. That's what happened to when everybody was at the algorithm. Like none of my stuff was showing. I was promoting. It happened for like 3 days because he had a bunch of fuses. They had a fun bunch of motherboards that blow. I know a
You
guy
say,
that's been in the war room. It's like a huge wall, all computers. Is like unreal. I
hmm,
mean, one little fuse could. Yeah, you can pull the right. You can pull the wrong fuse, and it could be mess up anything. Or well, they have all kinds of monitors where they're tracking the weather too, because that tracks their sales. Like they can see, they know about any tornadoes coming through any states or anything like that, because they keep track of all that too. So because involves eBay, because the packages go to a certain state and they're having severe tornadoes, you know, then they'll know when to cover for people with lost packages or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just went up in the air.
Yeah, I know when California was having all those wildfires last year and they were
Yeah,
covering, they were protecting us. And of course, it took them a couple weeks, but
yeah,
I still had packages going out right to where they say the wildfires were happening, and it
yeah.
made me wonder. I'm like, what?
This year was Canada, right? And
Yeah.
all the way across, I guess. I don't know. But all we had is rain every day. So,
Hello, Journey. How are you? Woohoo! Everybody's saying they're having pretty good sales over the weekend, so
yeah,
I'm doing not too shabby myself. For only listing 10 things, I sold a third of them right away. I really don't put myself to. Uh, I don't set goals because I don't like limits mostly. But
yeah.
I'm gonna try and get 100. I'll just say I'm gonna do 100-ish this week. So
Hmm.
I'll probably pick one day and do all 100 on that one day. Honestly, that's usually how I do things.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Mike, I'll adopt you, but you're gonna have to curb your drinking. I'm not saying you have to quit, but you're gonna have to curb your drinking. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, no more fights. Yep.
Hmm.
Come on, Chris. Say
Yeah.
something.
Not much to talk about. Yeah.
This is a talk show, not a be on video and do nothing show. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was talking to myself about what to say for at least an hour before the show started, so I'd have something to say, but I can't remember what the hell that was. So
Roman says when he gives his speech at the Resell Red, he's going to promote your show.
Okay. I appreciate that. Probably gonna push it back to 5 o'clock. It'd be more customized for Chris, and I don't think it's gonna make a difference on how many people come in. So
Yeah.
you know, I'm okay with the few people I have. I don't know if I can get used to the word dad, Mike. Beer. Yeah, that's like hop soda, molten barley soda. That's what beer is. Oh my goodness. I didn't set up any auctions this time around. I don't know. They seem to work
Hmm.
okay. Last time I set up auctions, I ran 42 auctions at once for a week from Saturday to Saturday,
Yeah.
and eh, now I've done it 2 weeks in a row. I really need to run it like three, four, 5 times in a row, and then I can make an assessment. But I sold about a third of my things, and if I get only $1 or two for what I sell at auction, then I feel like I'm making money. If nothing else, I'm getting rid of stuff that I really don't care about. So, am I listing today? I have listed today. I listed a couple things about 5 o'clock in the morning because there was nothing else to do at 5 o'clock in the morning while my coffee was being made. So,
Yeah, I'm not after live and we eat and list.
yeah. Okay, Nicole. I wish you luck. The dungeon, huh? Take a sword with you.
Are
Plus
you
two.
guys gonna list today? Oh yeah, later. I'm about to head to my death pile dungeon. A few sold items. Wishing me luck. If I don't return, let me die with dignity.
Yeah. I actually want to be a lacoma on every. Okay. Hey, Mike, wait until you get to a stop before. You shouldn't be doing it at all. Shame on you. But if you are, wait
I
until
might
the
be
cars
actually.
stop before typing.
Yeah, leukemia of wants to see me. I work every day now.
I might actually be a lacoma on every once in a while. Be a lacoma? I'm wondering if it's a typo. I don't know.
Hmm. Well, we
Yeah. Again, the power of apostrophes.
yeah.
Irie's pretty soft. Irie's pretty wimpy. Mike's a wimp. Don't let him fool you. Puppy dog.
We I can just tie a rope to Nicole's waist and have it so that way if she gets lost, she can just pull the rope and that way she'll find her way back.
Well, it says she's gonna pull a few sold items, so
Yeah,
that's good. But
yeah. But her death pile is like Mount Everest. So
oh, I get
yeah.
it. That's cute, Jerry. It's a leucoma when a man passes out. It's glaucoma when a woman passes out. If you're following French rules.
So you watch that cherry picking videos?
I checked out a few.
Yeah, they kill it over there in sales, man. They're like, yeah, we'll just buy it all.
You know the
Sometimes they gotta go back 3 times to get 3 trips because they got have a little car. So like Roman has a little car, small car. I
I
told him
got a
the way
small
to
car.
buy it. I said you might as well get a bigger car. That way you're not making 10 trips. But
People keep
I got
telling me that I have a mid-sized car, but I'll be damned.
little Chevy Honda or whatever, some small car, 6 cylinder. Well, Roman buys VHS and media, so he has more room. So he buys small. That way he can fill his car easier.
Hmm. If you could change any one thing about eBay, what would you change?
Oh,
I'll give you a few minutes to think about it.
yeah.
I don't think that's an easy answer.
Their promotions, pretty much. Because it doesn't make any sense to promote it when you. They should maybe go back to charging per listing like they used to instead of promotion. But when you're paying 25 cents a listing, well, I'd rather pay 25 cents to relist it when it ends than paying $10 promotion.
When they changed uh, from good till canceled, well, having to manually do it to they automatically do it. Did you
Hmm.
like that change?
Uh, yeah, I like to change. That way you don't lose those watchers. Because sometimes, I mean, I've had stuff have 4 watchers on it, and then about 3 months in, finally it sells. But or
I
sometimes I
figured
just drop the price a little bit, and those watchers that are watching it get an email saying this price went down, dropped $3, and they could buy it. And I sell it. I sell stuff that way.
I I'm a big advocate for end and relist. I like the way it was
Yeah.
because right now it makes me lazy because I don't have to do that.
Oh yeah. Well,
And I
I
didn't run
remember.
mine for 30 days either. I ran mine for 2 weeks at a time, and I had a system. And
Yeah.
I, I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
good. I'm just kind of impartial about it, honestly.
Yeah.
But I get the same result done. I figure, I've got watchers on a lot of my stuff, and I figure some of it's from doing this video thing. I put myself out there. My my YouTube name is, my eBay is, my Instagram. Everything's tied together.
Yeah.
So I figure it's maybe people like that watching to. So if I say something on here, they can call me out on it or whatever. Which is why I do that. You know, call me out if you think I'm bullshitting you. But so I really do got a lot of stuff to list. I mean, a lot.
I'm back. That was easier than I thought.
Hmm. Nicole, do you have some special kind of inventory system? I just kind of do things like L8 and B1, and I got a bunch of shoe boxes marked LS1 stands for little shit, crap like that.
Hmm.
That I've just got a number and letter system, so I know where everything is. But I've seen some people get really elaborate with their.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't have
know.
any SKUs.
It's a bit much.
I don't really have any SKUs. I mean, I got sort of like the SKUs for my Star Trek. Know what box I go in. That's about other than that. I got SKUs for this stuff like lot 18,
Yeah.
something So all this little stuff. So see, like here's some assorted washers. Some might need some O rings, or the might have a leak somewhere, or something like that. I bought a whole tote for $15. So
Well, yeah, I'd be all over it for 15 too.
a whole tote of hardware stuff,
Huh.
$15. So
You're just gonna put you some lots together and try and get rid of it that way, probably.
no, I
No.
just put it in. So I got let's see, I got three. I got three of these. If someone needs some O rings, you know, they got some O rings right here. So and I do volume discount. So someone wants three, they get a cheaper price. Little sandwich bag. Let's see if I got this one. Let's see here. An air valve. In case you need a new air valve. There's three in here. I mean, people pay $5 plus $6
Yeah,
for
yeah, I'm
them.
aware because I paid for
Yeah,
river things for
this
my
one
tank and stuff. Let me clarify.
faucet 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 washers. There's three in there.
Boston washers?
Faucet,
Oh, faucet washers. Yeah, that's what I get.
you know, you know.
My hard water so hard I have to change out my
Here's some more faucet
stuff
washers,
every
but
6
different
months.
kind.
If it
Like
wasn't for
six
my
in
hard
there.
water, I wouldn't get any
So,
minerals throughout the day.
yeah, pretty much. You know,
Yep, that's right, Journey. I've been saying it forever. Pop culture affects values. So, you know, I, I'm I sold out almost everything Barbie before the Barbie movie was released because I knew it was going to be a hit. So I didn't foresee the Oppenheimer thing, but yeah, Blu-ray and 4K are the only things that are really moving.
yeah,
Maybe that'll change in another 10 or 15 years and they'll say, hey, check out this vintage media. But I think CDs are vintage already. So I don't know. It's still within my memory bank, so it can't be that old, right?
yeah,
That's why I have a hard time saying anything newer than 80s or from the 80s up is vintage. I just can't see it that way. It's still fresh in my head. Well, my version is still fresh in my head. So, yes, I know I'm vintage, but mm, I'm vintage like a car. I'm a classic. Some might say jalopy. I say a classic. Even some music CDs, especially some rare new sealed ones, can tell. You know, I've been thinking about selling all my music CDs. I have like 300, and they're all rock and roll. Make no mistake.
Yeah.
A lot of it's, from the 90s. A lot of the, I got all the Nirvana and I got all the popular rock and roll music from the day. So, but I don't know what to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
They're mine. I don't. I see things differently that are mine. That's why I'm liable to give those to another reseller so they can do what's appropriate with them. So, tons of stuff. I've got every Led Zeppelin CD that has ever been published, ever, and released in America. Let me do that because I have a couple that are released in foreign countries. And I don't mean Canada, I mean foreign, like Lithuania or something like that.
Yeah.
I got a lot of VHS movies that I've been holding on to because they were my favorite VHS movies when I was growing up. But I know they're worth some money because they're horror. They're Hammer horror. The old 70s like Cannibal Corpse stuff. I've also got The Song Remains the Same. Yeah, I got Spotify.
Yeah.
I streaming music, but I have some stuff back there I can't find. Yeah, maybe that's why I upload it, huh? Yeah, there is that. Gonna make me pay for a cloud. I've got oh, I don't have it anymore. Never mind. They had some really obscure titles a long time ago with albums. I had this German band that were doing underground punk at the time, and this was in the 90s. The name of the band was Scraping Fetus. So, yep. Somehow they allowed them to get away with that, but
Mm.
just really weird ass music.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me you have no other hobbies? You don't sit down, you don't go bet on games, you don't
No.
ice fish, you don't
You used to.
race go-karts, you don't
No.
you're not part of a big poker tournament,
I used to play poker. I
you
used
know,
to play all kinds of poker. Yeah.
back when it was really hot. Now it's not much anymore.
Yeah.
I used to watch those poker series guys. I'm good at poker. I just have to put something over my face. I've probably got 103 tells.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those guys that don't bluff. There's no point in it.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just bluffing. Oh. So I've been buying stuff off of other eBayers like back uh Chuck Backroad Bitter,
Oh yeah,
Levi, or Angie Resells, or uh, I'm looking around for auctions because, like I said, I got money to spend.
yeah,
But I'm gonna use this and then resell them and see how well I do. Yeah, some of the things I got are pretty cool. I think some of the stuff they sell is because they can't sell them or they don't think they're worth that much. And also, anything if it's broken, you just list it as parts. And I
mhm,
preach parts all day long.
yeah.
I've pulled over to the side of the road and picked up a broken clock or two. Well, one I can think of for sure. And all I did was bust the clock mechanism out of the outside because the outside was kind of broken. So I just
Mhm.
cleared that away and took the mechanism home and sold the mechanism for $15. So I think it was like 12 to 15, but parts all day long, buddy. Huh. Yeah, that used to be on my playlist. Goody two shoes. Oh, stop it. Got my head
Look,
turning
there we
full way.
go. Another
Was that
sale.
me or you? That was you.
That
All
was
right.
me. Yeah,
Damn it, Chris.
yeah. Because Nicole came in. She's my lucky charm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Nicole is my lucky charm. That's how I got all these sales.
Well, Nicole, I would start charging him a percentage. Hmm. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? So somebody likes Adam Ant, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I sold. I can get it when I sold right here. Something. This guy. He works, but I didn't. I had the batteries taken out. This guy.
Well, at the risk of losing my man card.
Yep.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah.
What? Kitty. What? Yeah, you don't want to be on TV.
Probably heard that your chain want to hear. No,
What's
see the commotion. See if it was you that sold anything. Oh, how much did it sell for? Let's see here. I think it was $28.62 plus $12.85 shipping.
I'm kind of curious if you pay more now since they've changed the postal rates again. Um, if you pay more in shipping to California than I would.
Oh, probably. I do everything ground advantage, so I don't even mess with priority anymore. It's too expensive. If I
Yep.
ship a 2 pound item to California, it costs me $17.
Damn.
So I don't. I just do Grand Advantage.
Yeah, well, it's just first class
Yeah.
and some other things. You know, they raised the media mail price. I don't ship stuff media mail anymore unless it's like over here I've got for sale a bunch of magazines that are gonna be heavy. Then I'll ship it media mail. But
Yeah.
mostly like if you're gonna send something that's a single or maybe doesn't weigh that much, it's better to ship it ground advantage than it is media mail.
Mm.
It's almost the same price.
Yeah.
So, and I've tried because I sell a
Yeah.
lot of ephemera. So
Yeah.
pumpkin, Halloween. Oh.
Yeah. Probably within 2 3 years, they'll probably get rid of priority mail because no one's going to be using it as much.
Well, for what they charge.
Yeah. No.
I had to go into the post office to see what the post office charges for the stuff because we get a break. So
Yeah.
I'm really not sure what the real prices are. Holy shit, man.
Yeah. It's unreal.
17.50 for a medium flat rate. $17.50 for a medium flat rate.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You ship a medium flat rate overseas. I think it's $90. Yeah. Something new.
Yeah, I have no idea what real prices on global shipping is. I've shipped global out of my pocket before,
Yeah.
and but I've only done it like 3 or 4 times in all the time that I've ever been selling. So
Yeah, this one person came to the post office, had a huge box, really tall. It was like 12 pounds, and they were shipping it to Japan. Cost
mm,
them $150 to ship it there.
I think
Yeah.
the most expensive thing I've ever shipped was I charged 250 for shipping, and the
Yeah.
actual rate was like $190, but it was one of those big Speedway coffee machines, big bastards,
Hmm.
in the gas stations. I sold one
Yeah.
of those, but I had to ship it FedEx. But still, yeah, that's the most expensive thing I ever had to ship. But I've also, you know, the most expensive thing I've ever shipped through USPS was just shy of $100, and it was a pretty big thing. So, needless to say,
Oops.
it did not
Someone
make it
sold a
money.
36-inch jumbo oversized Care Bear for $119.
What?
But the buyer, but the buyer said he was wanting to cancel.
Oh, yeah, that happens every once.
You know, probably their kid was playing on the phone or something. Who knows?
Uh huh. Who
I get
knows?
that excuse a lot.
Uh huh. Yeah, 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 yeah. You've probably seen it all. I mean, you do a lot of transactions each day. I've been in
Yeah.
that place
I
before.
get like, oh, I was
Yeah.
in the hospital, but and it always says their knee. I was in the hospital. Sorry, I didn't pay my knee. That's what they always say. Can't be their arm or their has to always be their knee. It's like,
It's because they can't walk to the wallet. Yeah, okay.
yeah, they have their phone when they're laying in bed and they're in the hospital. It ain't that hard to push the pay button. We don't need to walk when.
Yeah, that's funny.
Sorry, I was late because I was in the hospital. My knee. It's always the same thing.
I'm tolerant of people.
You know,
I, I'll give them a few days.
or I get
I give
somebody
'em-
that had an offer or something, and They said they're on vacation and they'll pay back. They'll pay when they get back in 2 days. I was like, yep, and they don't, but they can't pay when they're on vacation. You know, but they can put an offer on something when they're on vacation. They say,
Well, that kid had to
yeah,
go on that extra ride, and it cost extra, you
yeah,
know. Or maybe my wife drank up the hotel bill. We thought the minibar was free. Oh, the
yeah.
sob story
I
indeed.
had that story too.
Yep. Yeah, I you know. Just I've seen that. You know, it's like I respond, well, keep this item on watch, and you know, if it sits up there long enough, it'll go to auction, and maybe you can get it cheaper. So,
Yeah,
because I know I'm at the point of if my items sit too much, sit too long on eBay, like hmm, somebody I saw said, "I've had this item on eBay for 2 years." Well, that's entirely too long.
yeah.
But you know, that stuff should be up at auction, or you should be editing it to change it, end and relist it, or something. You know, whatever. Me, I'll just throw them up to auction. So get them out of here. Yeah, they're lying. Come on. Uh, I hope to see that. I like to think the best about people, but you know, unless I can see them, see their face, if I can see them talking to me, so I can make that judgment call myself, they're lying.
Or I've seen them say, "Oh, I'm interested in this item. Hopefully, it's still available in 2 weeks when I get paid." I say, "Yep, it might. You never know." And that same item is still listed, and they never come back to it.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Well, I had somebody put an offer on. Oh, can I pay you next month when I get paid? No, sorry. They canceled in 4 days. Then the lady said a swear word, and I reported her. She said, "Stick it up your ass then." And so I in her message, so I reported her. Well,
We okay, but how do you know it was real? I mean, you're not talking online sales. I mean, obviously, if you, I don't know, how do you verify something like that? And again, if you believe them or not, why need the verification at all?
yeah,
Mm, yeah, me too. Like once I was driving down the road and my tire got flat.
yeah, yeah,
That's a sob story because
yeah,
I it's a brand new tire.
yeah.
Bastard. Yeah. Yeep. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. If I can look at them and judge for myself if they're lying or not, then that's a different story.
Yeah, and I had one that put an offer on something, and I accepted it, and he thought it automatically paid. That's like, no, unless you have the icon on blue, so we're all set. So if you put an offer on something, it automatically pay. You have to do it manually and have that little icon over. But it goes, nope, it's still waiting payment. You know, you can go in and check on your card, still waiting payment,
Yep.
and then you paid. So
Yeah. Like The people will respond back to you like you don't know how to operate eBay.
Well, they said, well, I thought it was automatically paid now. Because no, you gotta highlight that icon over when you pay. There's a little icon you highlight blue says
Yep,
next time you put an offer on something, it'll sell, and then you get and it accepts it, automatically charges your card
yep.
you have on file or your PayPal or whatever.
Well, that's a great story there, Amber. And those kind of stories are few and far between, unfortunately. I hope everybody is blessed enough to have it
Hmm.
happen to them at least once or twice. There's a little boy that's a couple trailers down, and he goes over there and stays with his grandparents because they're more well-to-do than say his mother is, who's struggling. But I had a yard sale once, and a little boy come over and picked up some toys, and uh, the grandfather said, "Hey man, can I pay you in a few days?" And I said, "You just take it, just take it. I'm trying to get rid of this stuff. Just take it.
Yeah,
It's just junk to me. What doesn't sell gets thrown away."
yeah,
I do what the auction service does. Eventually, it all makes its way into what I refer to as the annals of history, which is another name for the trash can.
yeah.
And people say, "Oh, I can't believe that was from 1920. You're throwing it away. What's wrong with you?" Well, this makes all the other items from that time period worth a little more. There you go.
Well, this is a recycled plastic made into a toy, and they actually sell pretty good for 15, 20 bucks. It's a green toy, made in USA, 100% recycled. So someone will buy this because it's 100% recycled. It's from recycled plastic.
Yep. I wonder what kind of plastic. There's only
Yeah,
two kinds of plastic that are recyclable to begin with.
yeah, yeah, they set this thing sells 15, 20. Recycled plastic.
I would buy something like that because it's recycled plastic.
Yeah,
It
people
would
buy it
help
because they think
ease
it's
my
cool because it's
conscience and
recycled plastic.
it would
Yeah,
make me feel like I'm doing my part towards the
yeah,
planet, which is falsehood, but I like it.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, it could be made out of all of Roman's Mountain Dew bottles. I think Roman drinks Mountain Dew, so this could be all his bottles of Mountain Dew recycled plastic into a toy. You never know what kind of.
Oh. Oh, I can't show off nothing like that. I don't have nothing that new, Christopher.
Yeah,
Mm. Mm. Vintage Mountain Dew. Hey, I bet that shit. I know the can sell.
yeah,
It's kind of hard to make a joke about anything vintage selling on eBay because I've seen everything sell. I think if you
yeah.
could sell a corpse, you probably could get away with it.
Everything sells
Yeah,
eventually.
eventually.
Yeah,
Even the ashes in the urn.
yeah, yep. There, even used urns will sell because someone don't want to pay for a brand new one and save money.
Of all the sodas that I've had, Mountain Dew, I cannot stand. I've never liked Mountain Dew, and I never will like Mountain Dew. Even though it mixes with every alcohol known to man and still comes out tasting okay. So Mountain Dew is just bleh.
Yeah.
I've always been a Coca-Cola fan. I'm the choice of the old generation. So,
Well, I used to drink Sunkist when I was a kid, and then I went to Sprite.
when I was a child, I remember my parents driving me over to a place called Clown Cola, and we'd have crates of the glass, the same thing
Hmm.
that you know what I mean,
Yeah.
the wooden crates that hold the glass bottles, and
Yeah.
we turn all those in. We'd get a nickel for each uh, glass bottle towards the purchase of our next
Hmm.
purchase. Well, that didn't come out right. So yeah, that's I have a vivid memory of chewing on the back of it because I used to do that as a kid. And we're on our way over to the Clown Cola, and it had this big spinning uh ball clown. It was almost like a Jack in a Box thing, only he didn't have a pointy nose. So, and that place is still there now, but it's a pawn shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have those memories of those vintage cool things. But I'm just a thing. Cute though. Yeah, maybe they will list those. They already sold those. I take it people have already seen the news where these guys sold the thing as aliens in Mexico in a Mexico auction. The guys
Hmm.
listed them as aliens from a crash site, and they let it go through, even though they obviously weren't.
Yeah.
It was
Maybe
messed
Roman bought them, put
up.
in his collection.
Yeah, I have proof. I have proof.
Yep.
Oh, aliens don't exist. You know, if they did, I seriously doubt they'd land here. We got to be like the Florida of all the planets in the system. Who in the hell? What? Oh, so they weren't really dead, huh? And why do aliens always want to probe the weird things? What's up with that?
I don't know.
It just doesn't seem like an alien thing.
Hmm.
Will, I'm I'm running out of things to say, Chris. So if you
Yeah.
can't keep me engaged,
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Yeah.
you got your good luck charm here making you money. You need to.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Well, okay. Uh, I guess I'll cut this one short by about what 15 minutes, so it's not that short.
Yeah.
Uh, I appreciate everybody coming out. I'm sorry we just weren't as talkative today. Uh, so I'll have some things to talk about next week. Or it won't be next week. Will not be here. I got to do things for mom, and Chris has got to work. So uh, next week, no show. Week after that, we're going to be starting at 5 o'clock. It and try the waters starting at 5 o'clock for a little while to see if that helps. Every
Yeah.
Sunday, every Sunday, 5 Eastern. Uh, hey, everybody, stay profitable and ta-ta for now. You gonna say goodbye, Chris?
Bye.